Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All systems normal.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. What happened, y'all?
We all died. We bitched at hard deck.
Yeah.
With our new companion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we onboarded our companion. We bitched about hard deck. We hatched a bit of a plan in order to fix this shit. We were going to be scoping out the this company.
Well, we did
Hang on.
scope it out.
No.
Then
This is terrible. Everything was correct, but then we went to a company to see how they were.
yeah.
And we ended up organizing under a name called Steel Shepherds.
Yeah.
A name used by Adam's previous / still ongoing ? Robot help fund, I guess ? I don't know. I do like the idea of Alice just appearing out of nowhere.
Yep.
The team immediately initiates her into a VR simulation of combat, and then goes, "All right, you're hired. All right, here's your onboarding packet. Here's your vest. You need to be here at 5 a.m. sharp every single day."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we don't have insurance yet, so
Good luck.
don't ask.
We did buy a medical droid. Do not know how well that operates.
That is the health insurance.
Yeah.
No, it's
Your
not
health-
covered by the
Adam
health
has
insurance.
Your health
Adam has
insurance
covered
is you
with the
get
health
one free
insurance.
shot every day. That's it. You have a broken arm?
Adam has covered
Free
with
shot.
this freaking robot.
Shot.
Feeling a little sick? Free shot. It might not be the flu. It might not be the flu. The flu vaccine though. It might be something else. But still, free shot.
Well, it's a shot. You never get told what it is, and it's always something different.
Cancer? Free shot.
Free
Turbo
shot.
cancer? Still one free shot.
Free shot.
All you wanted was a free shot, right? Free shot.
I can only think of the little John. Shot. Everybody. Anyways.
I don't want to. No.
Yes, the last we left off,
Please
you guys
stop
had
fucking
left.
with me.
No, I will always fuck with you, and then I will fuck you after I'm done fucking with you.
Well, it's just all fuckery.
But yes, you last left off having made an appointment for, I believe, the next day.
Yeah.
At, if I remember correctly, it was at 9:30, or was it 10:30?
Which we had left. It was 9:30, but we had left to get our all paperwork and understanding the correct PMC we're going to go under to come back with these people too.
It might help if I don't just nap before D&D and I actually do like go back and watch the old episode. That might help me remember.
It would
the
also
voices.
help if my words were actually English instead of just dumb.
Instead of gibberish.
Yes.
Damn.
Gibberish is my
Where
first
everybody
language.
has to calculate it together to understand what I'm saying.
As you all pile back in the van, oh boy.
Well, I
We're
understood
starting off
one of
strong.
those words.
As you all pile back into the van, and the yawning starts already in the session, only 4 minutes in. Oh boy. you. I'm assuming that you reconvene and tell the group, hey, we have an appointment here tomorrow at 9:30. Adam and Sayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Alice.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Yes.
Ike
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Ike and Harlow. This is your first time hearing that you have an appointment tomorrow at 9:30. Back here.
An appointment for what?
Wait, I thought we all went.
Well,
I thought it was
Ike
just.
was also in. No, it
I
was.
thought it was just
Ike
Adam and Alice.
No. It was Ike and Harlow.
Oh yeah.
I just gave
I don't
Harlow.
remember why it
Oh.
was that combination.
I gave Harlow like the information for my company to use as a PMC.
Correct, but it was
Yeah.
Ike and Harlow that was in the front room talking to the person.
Mm-hmm. I remember now. Me and Adam stayed in the van to keep watch.
Right. So they would have heard all of it, but it was Ike and Harlow that was actually in the front room there, just
Well, excuse me,
talking.
princess.
Excuse me, princess.
Me.
Sorry, Link.
Yay.
I don't
bad.
buy on credit. Come back when you have some real coin.
When you're
Mm.
richer.
Oh, is that it?
When you're
Yeah.
richer.
I thought it was when you have some
Mm.
real coin. Never
No, I
mind.
used to quote
Just,
that
mm,
line all the
richer.
time.
I remember.
Sorry, Link. I don't take credit. Why don't you come back when you're richer?
The only true canonical Zelda game.
Yeah.
Such good.
All the
Such
YouTube
good.
poops.
They were so good though. Anyways, as you all reconvene, Harlow and Ike tell the party the news. What do you do?
Mm.
Well, the party
Cry
already
about it.
understands the news, so it's what's to the party's option.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, do we have anything to prepare? Or are we just doing the meeting? We really
Well,
Hmm.
wasn't the meeting. I wasn't scheduling the meeting, I guess, for the purpose of getting. Wait, what are we doing?
we're
I
Yeah,
feel like
that's-
I'm lost.
That's also what I was questioning last session when you guys were doing the meeting. I was like, you guys came here to find out information about the company, and then you're like, your business actually sounds like a good idea. Let's use your services.
Okay,
Well,
so
no,
what
no,
we're
no, just
no,
went-
no, that
doing
wasn't.
now is
Okay,
we're
weird.
trying to corrupt their services so that we can overrun them and utilize it to our own front, so that
No,
we
we're not.
can-
We're not the ones overrunning them. We're trying to get the dragon to attack them.
Oh wait, yeah, that's
We're
right.
remember we're these guys are collateral for the actual purpose.
Yeah.
Where I put a note.
We're choosing our battleground, if I remember correctly.
Because we're trying to avoid what's his face.
The dragon.
And apparently it's gonna take a fucking god machine.
AKA a church on legs. Yes.
Church
Duskridge.
on legs.
We're investigating Duskridge to it wasn't it to
We're
get information about
we're gonna set up a heist on them, if I remember correctly.
No, because
Yeah.
we're right now we're taking the blame for something that didn't happen.
Well, it did
That
happen,
we
but
didn't
you
do at
guys
the
didn't
very
do it.
least.
Right, we didn't do it. And
This is the problem
I
with
thought
last
last
session
was
is we
good.
were all super tired and out of it.
No. I suggested Duskridge because we're against a Noirian, right? And Duskridge would sound like the most easily to most easy to believe company to encroach on Noirian like dealings, because it's
Yeah.
like similar naming
We
conventions.
were looking for someone to blame it on, but be able to make
Yes.
sure that they had the stock to be able to take the blame too. I believe.
Because we were going to tell the Noirian to be like, hey, we know who did it, help us rob them. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
And
making sure
Duskridge was
we're
the one.
we're making sure it's actually feasible to rob them.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Brain powers work together. Woohoo!
With our powers combined, we have the total of 3.5 brain cells.
3.5.
That's
So
generous.
somehow for
Thank
this
you.
meeting, somehow during this meeting, we have to figure out where they're holding their finances, and if they even have enough finances for us to reasonably like recomp this guy.
Correct.
Yeah.
When we first went in, it was Harlow and I, and Wood went in under a different PMC name, and we came out to discuss it, and then Adam was like, "Steel Shepherds."
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess but more out of character than in character. I guess I proposed that out of character.
But you had a business name, not a
Well,
PMC, but a business name underneath it.
right. You can
Or
make
was it a
anything
PMC he had?
You anything can be a
No,
PMC,
it was
can it?
It was the
No, it
idea,
was
I
a
believe,
PMC.
Adam, I believe the cover story was the idea was that that your previous company, your orphanage, more or less, was a
Halfway house was a front.
yeah, for training these bots to be military grade mercs.
Right. Okay. And me showing up was proof of that. But I think I started suggesting that out of character is like a option, a retcon option. But I
Yeah,
don't know
I don't
if that
remember.
ever got
No,
engaged.
that I don't think that was out of character
I
because
like it
when
better than what I came
Harlow
up
and
with.
I came out, you were like Steel Shepherds.
I like it better than what I came up with, so we're using that.
Or Steel Shepherds. Too bad. It's gone.
No, whatever. No, the thing that Vincent came up with, I liked it better than
Oh,
what I
okay.
came up with.
Yeah,
Is
we're
that
going with it.
something we
We're going
should
with it.
retcon, that Arlo and Ike went in under the name of Steel Shepherds instead of
Yeah,
think
because
so.
they went under that
Yeah.
name. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
that's where my confusion is. I thought that we did that.
I thought it was more or less canonical at this point that yeah, they went in under that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that that confusion's all over with for now,
We figured things out.
we
Hooray.
work together and figure things out.
Teamwork. Woo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Captain Planet. He's our, oh wait, never mind. So, as you're all sitting in the van in the parking lot, in in the middle of this strip mall, looking at the Target building.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if Adam really wants to take the part as like a murder bot merc, he's gonna need a new paint job. Because right now he's just carbon black.
I mean, to properly utilize your hollow paint, like you will have to go to like a proper computer station, sit down, and then it will reconfigure the hologram sensors to actually paint in the right color.
Oh right, it was a hologram paint, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Could he do that in the car?
You tell me we ain't got that in this big old van we have.
I just need an internet
It's
connection.
literally just a couple of components we gotta
Listen,
hook
guys,
on.
it's 4044. There's definitely a computer in this bitch.
Okay, it is not 4044. It is a year 3050. Thank you very much.
Oh, 3050? Well, that's only one connector then. We can obviously put it on him.
The sass here.
Meteors fall, everyone dies. Roll up new characters, bitches.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna be Yarlo.
Yarlo.
The only
The
person.
Peace
Harlow's lost brother.
He joined the Peace Corps.
I'm gonna use my proficiency bonus on top of my investigation to make sure that I'm off the planet by the time. Yeah, we're good.
Wait, is Yarlo just the love child of Harlow and Chaldinius? Whoa, man, calm down, bro.
Is now.
We all just need to chill.
I'll play Yadam.
Yeah.
Yaudinius.
Yadam.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite character, Yike Talon.
Talon.
No, no, it'd be Yike Allen.
Yike Allen.
Like Allen.
Oh, Yalis.
I'm still gonna play a robot though. Yadam is a refurbished football robot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're just the new character mascot from the last trilogy of Star Wars movies?
Sure.
Put a
No,
football
you
instead of a
remember-
soccer ball?
Right.
Do you remember the old
No.
ESPN robot football guy?
Yeah,
Oh my
John
goodness.
Madden, ESPN
Yeah.
football stuff.
Yes,
He's
I
one
do
of
know
those
that
football
bot.
bots.
Okay. I can get behind that a lot more than I can what I was
When he walks
thinking.
into a room, like it's like a really old, like compressed speakers that are on him. But when he walks into a room, you hear that.
No, we're all a sports team. We work for the Neo Vegas high cards.
You know, actually, that we're starting to come up with a good idea. Let's get back on topic.
Please.
Al's like, I don't want to think of another campaign.
Listen, I love Blood Bowl, but we don't need another one.
That we do.
No. Blood Bowl 3 was kind of shit.
You don't want to have a Blue Lock-esque TTRPG session.
Vince, if you want to run it, I'm down for switching to for that. But no, I don't want to run.
Joking.
I don't want to run a Blood Bowl Sunday campaign.
It'd be pretty dope.
It would be actually.
Well, anyway, do we need to do anything else for preparation? You guys gotta figure out like our pitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
we
just
gotta
have to
figure out
look
what
the
we're
part.
gonna ask them for.
Well, first we probably have to convince them that we're worth funding, and then we have to use our negotiation
This isn't a
to
hedge
pry
fund.
and right, but it's not a hedge fund, but it's like a sponsorship, isn't it?
No, they do spy services for Merck Corporation.
Oh,
I think you understand the whole scenario. These people have stolen from us.
no, these people
No,
didn't.
that's what you're trying to convince others that they've done.
Oh, wait, my bad.
I wonder if we could get them to tell us who stole the gold.
Uh-oh.
Well, we could have Alice go in separate from us and just pay for information.
I could try. I could try that.
You
Well,
can
we're
change forms, can't you?
I was almost
Yeah.
imagining we were getting an interview to be contracted under these guys as a PMC.
No, they do
Oh.
spy work for PMCs for like, all right, cool. We're going up against this organization. What do we need to know, kind of thing.
Oh shit! How are we gonna
Mm.
convince how are we gonna convince them to tell us how much money they have?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the real point now. We're gonna go in there. So should we have to ask for some information from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if they have any information on who
Mhm.
robbed the Norians.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah. I do like that.
And we should see if they know hard decks connections.
Mm.
So we can, if things go bad,
Do
we
any of
can-
you remember Hard Deck's biological name?
No.
I'm gonna roll history. So I've been
I'm-
around a while.
I'm just asking for a straight. Do you remember?
No,
No.
me as the
Yeah,
player
sure.
don't remember.
Hey, these are what rolls are for.
I know
We
he's a
remember.
Bismarck.
And I rolled a 19.
I'm gonna give you a few names. Adam, you have heard the following names used in reference to Hard Deck: Baldric, Keimler, Jurasian, Grim.
I've heard Jurasian a few times.
How do you spell Keimler?
Keimler.
Baldric Keimler, that sounds like a full name right there. Or are Baldric and Keimler different aliases?
Oh no, there are spaces between each of these.
Okay.
You have heard of him be referred to via phone calls and through group messages as all four of these names before.
What are the other two? I can't type that fast.
Baldric,
With one hand.
Keimler, Jurasian, and Grim.
Jurasian and Grim. I tried my hardest with Jurasian.
Jurisian.
I literally was one letter off.
How'd you spell it?
It was Jurejian. I was putting more and then instead of
Well, you put the
instead of
EG and it was the IS.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we can just give them fork over all four aliases we have for him and see what comes up. But that's my opinion. If we're going in as a PMC for info, we should be looking at who's been messing with the Norians and specifically bring up that gold exchange, as well as asking about hard decks, higher connections. Or not higher, just connections. But what do you guys think?
I think it's as good as idea that we've had as any idea we've had so far.
Yeah.
To be
Well,
honest with you.
That's just a theory. An Adam theory. Thanks for
An
watching.
Adam theory.
If I'm gonna be real. I'm starting to second guess the idea of bringing a third company into this.
Oh,
Only slightly. It's only because we
You have such a good track record with other companies.
well, think about this though. What other resources do we have? We've been letting Hard Deck basically handle everything, so we don't have any way to do our own investigation.
Yeah.
So, do you have any ideas beside going to an information company
no
get information we need?
no I don't.
That's what I thought. No, I'm kidding.
Now be a good boy and drive.
Be a good boy, shut up and drive.
That's all you got.
Okay,
That's all you
I
got.
understand.
Sorry, Dad.
Adam wouldn't be that mean. He would
Or
pat
would
you
he?
on the head and say, "Good boy."
Oh well, thanks.
Thanks. That makes me feel so much
Physical
better.
boy,
Yeah, that-
you
yeah, I feel
feel
amazing.
you hear whirring behind your head and suddenly feel very awkward flat palmed pats on top of your head before you hear
Discord weird.
before you hear a whisper in your ear go, "Good boy."
Why do you have to make everything I do weird?
I'm having some Discord weirdness,
'Cause
so
you
I will
made it
be
weird.
right back. Just give me one moment.
You are the 7 foot tall robot dummy daddy? Question mark.
Yeah, but I don't have a bad charisma.
But you also cook pizza rolls for Ike.
Oh yeah. Caring for others is a pastime of Adam.
Exactly. So
Adam has realized his true daddy insides all
Robo
along.
Dad,
Normal
fine.
type.
I'll be Robo Dad. Fine.
But
I'm already real life dad. I am the dad friend of the group. Well, I'm going to, when we get to the point where we can paint Adam, I'm going to go with like an industrial slate gray with like orange, yellow, and black highlights kind of thing. Look like a construction bot.
Okay.
I'll
Nice.
say that there is a terminal inside the van, even though we didn't set it up. I'll just say that there is one in there. I mean, you probably
do I
don't
still
need.
sound?
I can
Do
hear
I
ya.
still? Okay.
You sound found.
You guys aren't roboting out for me anymore either, which is
You
good.
sound actually a little
No,
louder
you
than
are-
normal.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, am I?
Louder than normal.
Oh, weird.
These
didn't mess with
JLab
that.
mics, these JLab mics like to reset to default whenever you like unplug them for a long period
that
or
could be what
fuck
it
with them.
is.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Yeah, once you reset the settings, it'll be like.
It's the only thing I dislike about these microphones. They're cheap as hell and they sound like this, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean like this, Vince? You've always had the most crisp, clear voice ever.
That's exactly what I mean. They sound like this, and
They
they were
sound good.
only $40.
Are
Yeah,
they
that's
USB?
their-
$20.
Are they USB
I have
or
a
are they
$20 mic that is
They're
way
USB.
better.
Oh, weird. Nice. That's actually really
like
good for
USB to like that fancy connector, right?
No, it's USB to USB-C.
Oh, I got one that's $30. That's USB to a fancy connector, and well, that's what I've been running off of. But
You know what's cool
still.
about this mic? I can plug it into my Switch, and it works.
Ooh, oh,
It works on my phone.
You want to know what's cooler about that mic?
damn.
We're not playing the Switch right now, so shut the fuck up about the
I know.
fucking
I'm
Switch.
sorry. I got put on a tangent. Dang it.
Adam's
Don't
in the
blame
back as
me.
he's getting painted, attaching his. Oh, my new mic goes in.
God
My new mic goes
What
into
happened to my new
my
friend?
my antique Nintendo Switch. It's so cool, guys. Whoa.
And then the rest of the group is like, "What the hell is a Nintendo Switch?"
Yeah.
And everybody's like, why is he not connecting properly?
Adam pulls out an obsidian slate, and everyone's like, "That thing still uses touch interfaces?
You don't just
Whoa.
think at it.
It's not completely holographic? Why don't you play the new consoles? It's just a cube you throw on the floor, and then it's AR."
Actually, that would be pretty sick.
Why don't
Just
you
a
have the
little
new
immersive.
Nintendo console? the Nintendo Switch Wii U.
The Nintendo toggle.
I would like. I would
you.
every time I get to talk about Nintendo, I get to make fun of them for legitimately claiming a console and calling it the Wii U.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's just the funniest, stupidest fucking decision that's ever been made.
It is a
But
good one.
you know how many millionaires have actually fucking used that console?
None, probably.
I don't know.
Mm,
Even the people who made it did not like it. All right, that's all I'm saying.
yeah, but as soon as in its day it spiked.
Actually, here we go.
I have to go find the actual
Data of how many they sold.
data for. No, not even a particular data. How much people are still using it?
I think they discontinued services for it. Anyways,
There's the color scheme.
Adam and group.
Yeah.
Adam has now painted himself into a. Describe your paint color for everyone, Adam.
Well, I did put the swatch in chat. Most of his body is two separate shades of separate shades of gray, and then he's got red highlights around most of his seams with yellow and orange like caution stickers around like joints and areas that could cause damage if someone sticks their hand in.
Okay.
There's also actually, for the first time, he has a facial feature. And it's just on his light gray face, it's just a red Y symbol going from temples to chin. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much it though.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Now that you've painted yourself, do you want to do anything?
I don't personally know what else we could do to prepare for this bamboozle we're going to be going through.
Bamboozles?
Because Hard Deck said he was still working on a plan, but that's gonna take a while. And
He said that he has a concept of a plan that he's working on.
yeah, and that doesn't fill me with very much confidence at all.
That was a giant meme for specifically this moment in time, in real life.
Beautiful. So yeah, guys, do you guys have anything you need done or think we should prepare for?
Mm,
I am filled with indecision.
I am prepared as much as I can.
That is fair.
yeah.
Well, I guess it would be just waiting for the fated time, getting this interview done.
Are you guys gonna go back to your head house, or are you just gonna stay in the van for the entire night outside of this law office, this spy office?
Who would do that?
First, we'll get falafels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the fair.
Don't forget to grab elephant ears while you're at the fair.
Yeah. We'll go get some ice cream.
Ooh.
Why is no one interjecting with any of this?
I'm also surprised that no one else is going, all right, we'll go home. Jesus.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
We'll go to this like bougie little haunt which serves artisanal handmade pizza rolls.
Pizza roll.
It's called Geppetto's. Obviously.
Apparently Adam found it online, and apparently they have a 50-pound pizza roll challenge.
Wait,
Oh wow.
you said it was Geppetto's. Are you sure it's not Geppetto's?
I said it was Geppetto's.
Pretty sure it was Geppetto's.
Adam
Yeah.
said Geppetto's.
Every day we stray closer and closer away from God.
No,
And I don't
no.
even believe it.
So this is where the miscommunication comes in, and Ike has to challenge himself to more because Adam said Geppetto's. DM says Geppetto's.
Well, no, the DM is definitely correct.
Right. But now, Ike, who thought he could take on this challenge, is actually surprised by a bigger challenge than he could think of.
It's like 50 pounds?
I thought it was only supposed to be 15 pounds. Adam, what the hell?
I must need my speech.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw
I think
at disadvantage.
my speakers need a little calibration. I'm starting to get a speech impediment, I guess.
I have those naturally.
Well, disadvantage seems to be good for me today.
God damn, it does. Somehow you barely make it through the 50-pound pizza roll, only to find out that was only half of the pizza roll, and there's another 25 pounds of pizza roll left for you to go through. You do not finish the challenge. But you got close. You feel accomplished in that.
Fellas, do I keep going? We got this, right? Do we not?
As you look at it, you feel like you might throw up if you continue eating pizza roll. Or at least it's big.
Roll another
if there was
Constitution
anybody-
saving throw.
If there was anybody to have pizza rolls, it'd be me, right?
Make me a Constitution check
Come on.
again at disadvantage.
No, it's gonna be a strength. Come on.
No. You're not
It's a
using
death
the strength
saving
of
throw.
will to continue. This is your stomach going, oh God, that's a nat 20. Oh no!
Dang.
Make me a wisdom saving throw to save yourself from your own foolishness at this point. Ike, for a moment, you look at this pizza roll. Complete disgust comes over your face as you realize any more might be bad for you. But part of your brain goes, yo, we can fucking take this. No fucking problem. I eat like pizza rolls nonstop. I got this. Easy fucking peasy. I got this. Luckily, the rest of your brain not being as stupid, goes, if you eat another fucking bite, you will throw up everything, and it will hurt a lot. And you somehow easily push the rest of the plate away and take your half as good enough.
Yeah.
While you don't get the meal for free, you do get it at half off, which is only
Adam
50
gives
credits.
You a firm pat on the back. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. At super disadvantage. So you're going to roll 4 times. And the lowest one.
No.
Oh, that's going to kill me. Adam will pay for it. I feel like better luck next time. At least you have plenty of leftovers.
Alice, this is the first time seeing this group in action of inaction.
Not even.
And you just watched a man eat.
You just say
half-
you're gonna pay for it. You're not even proud of it.
Just watch the dude eat half.
You watched a man eat half of, like, when I say a pizza roll, it's in the vague shape of a pizza roll. Other than that, it doesn't look like a pizza roll. This looks like when they put it in the stone-fired oven, it took up the entire stone-fired oven space. They couldn't cook anything else with it.
15 pizza rolls.
This is a good
15 pizza rolls of a pizza.
No, it's 50 pounds of pizza rolls. Keep in mind, one of the big bags of pizza rolls that you can get from, like, Costco or Safeway, those are like 1.5 pounds, maybe up to 3 pounds. You just ate a giant, full-on, like, super family-sized pizza roll.
This was like the size of the table we're sitting at.
It took up the entire table and was 5 feet tall, by the way. It could have been its own sentient being. You do not know.
For most of the time while you were eating it, you looked like
And
an
Alice,
animal hovering
you
over
watched
a carcass.
The only human in the party scarf down half of it without a second thought.
I'd be looking in amazement.
He ate half a fucking table, 5 feet tall, by himself.
I cannot believe he managed that.
Ike, I am proud of you. I was just making sure you weren't down at all.
I'm okay.
Gives him another firm pat on the back.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
What other flavors do they have?
You're still thinking about food?
Pizza rolls. So delightful.
If your character continues to think about food, you may get sick. I am warning you now. You are Ike. You and I know how we eat together combined. You know that feeling when you are overstuffed and there's a little bit of food left and you're like, I can get this. And then you realize you can't get this. That's where you are right now. I want you to understand the headspace. You've eaten everything the kitchen has to offer. And you're like, I can eat a little bit more. And the rest of your body is screaming, I've already got to shit the rest of this out. No. We're done.
Never mind, Adam. Take me to my bed, please. Or take me to a room or something. I don't care. Just take me anywhere.
Oh, geez.
Well, go home now.
Meanwhile, Harlow is just sitting in the van going, why the fuck do I put up with this shit?
Harlow's driving. He's just trying to keep his eye on the roads, and like the thoughts going through his head are just like, Jesus Christ.
Can't believe he did that.
Just in the car.
No.
Harlow.
They went to a fair. To be fair, Harlow, they stopped at a fair to get falafels and then the pizza roll challenge. They did not eat it in the fucking car.
Yeah, but now that Ike's in the car driving home, like every slight turn and jostle, Ike's like, whoa,
Yeah.
oh, slow down.
Oh,
It's the I might have drank too much tonight. I can't hold my food in kind of sloshing feeling.
Oh no.
Surprisingly, also, Ike doesn't look like he ate 25 pounds of pizza roll. He looks like Ike.
He's got a hollow left leg.
Anyways, are you guys gonna fucking go home now? I swear to
Yeah.
fucking God. We're 45 minutes in and we've done nothing except for constitution saving throws to see if a man could keep pizza roll down.
Nice.
I am no longer wondering why the views on on these videos have gone down. They probably tune in, skip to the 45-minute mark, and go, they're still talking about fucking pizza rolls. All right, done. Arlo, I'm assuming though that you are driving back to the penthouse.
yes, I am driving.
Back to the penthouse.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a straight D20 roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Your character's name is Alice, correct?
Yeah.
Alice, you can have her old hacker's room.
Oh, okay.
We don't know where he is.
D20. He's gone.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 3.
It
Uh-oh.
to the demise of Ike. It takes you a long while to get home. This trip should have been like hour, maybe hour and a half max. For some reason, it took you 2.5 hours to get back to the penthouse. But you do finally get back. It is almost midnight now.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna
As
figure out who the fuck my driver was.
Harlow, your driver tonight was Harlow.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
As you go to check his Uber armored profile, you see that his profile is not set up. The only thing that sits there, the only thing that states is his name, Harlow _ best PMC ever! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! And his description just reads, "I'm poor. Please give me 5 stars." With the heart emoji.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna respond with like a 2-star heart emoji for not actually being there for your friends. And I'm going inside. You gotta be there for your PMC friends, Harlow.
He
I'm
drove you
trying to
home.
be there. I
He drove you home. He took the wrong entrance to the highway, and it was the bad one where all the cargo traffic is. So naturally, you got caught up in traffic.
But
It was
fun
just
stuff
really
never
bad.
happened. There was supposed to be excitement on my Uber drive.
I'm trying to wait. Do I have it still? I do. Okay, cool. Moving all of you guys over to the penthouse. I still need to remake the penthouse at some point. Oh wait, he's not here anymore. Get rid of him. There we go. Gone. Let's drag Alice in here. Come on. How does it not fucking Alice, I don't know how to get your thing in there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't
it's
know how to
okay.
get your token on the map, but you are on the map now. As you all get up to
These
the
are still
penthouse,
our favorite tokens.
as you are riding the elevator on the outside of the building up, you all get to see the beauty of what attracts people to Neo Vegas. The skyline lit up with
Ooh.
neon signs advertising smaller casinos, big businesses. In the night sky, way beyond in other districts, you get to see the logos of corporations that are built there. And on the very edge of the horizon, you see a massive golden shimmering dome that you would all know as the Golden Pearl, the best and biggest casino that is the size of a country of itself.
Oh.
Hello, money.
One day, your pizza roll eating fame might just be enough to get you inside, but not today.
Oh,
You gotta
you
work
don't
on
doubt
that.
it. I'll be there.
As you get back up to the penthouse, Ike, you feel drained. You don't know if it's the pizza rolls or what, but you feel like you've worked a full hard day of work. You know the kind of work day I'm talking about. The day where you're just like, I don't care what, I just need to go to bed.
Can I roll a sleight of hand?
For what?
Because either one side, I'll end up being up all night, or the other side, low side, I will actually be able to knock myself out and have a good night.
I don't think that would be a sleight of hand roll. I would take that as either a wisdom or an intelligence check
What is he trying to do?
to go knock
Okay.
himself out for bed.
Yeah, just make him roll an attack roll against himself.
That's not a bad idea either.
So I do.
Give me one moment here. I need to pull up your character sheet.
No, too late. Too late. Give me the options. Why is it not rolling? Roll, roll, roll. Ah, there we go. Hey. You know, you could have had a plus 29 on me.
You are tired as hell. You barely make it to your bedroom before you knock yourself out with all the tiredness. Alice, this is your first time seeing their quote unquote board, their room and board. It is a luxurious penthouse that takes up the entire roof of a skyscraper. This is the reason why you get to see all the beautiful sights of the city. It should be
Alright.
costing you a huge pretty penny. You do not know how much it's costing.
Yeah, it's fancy. Fancy.
Yeah, we work for a dude who's pretty well off. Worked. I should say.
Ah.
Cut the hard
So
deck just saying, there's only two things I invest in: property and gold.
Yeah, apparently that last one didn't turn out so well.
Yeah, the gold,
real.
Let's not talk about that one anymore.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Harlow sharpening his knife behind hard deck. Tell me more about your gold investment business here.
Yeah,
Hard
tell
deck.
me about those gold
Shink.
investments.
Shink. Yeah.
Mm.
Wait.
Harlow,
Hmm.
I need you to make me a. What would you say for a sleep roll? Would that be a constitution to keep yourself up? Or.
I don't think you should have to roll to sleep. Sleep is a
No.
random event.
No, I mean to fend off just knocking yourself out from being too tired.
In that case, yeah, Constitution.
Maybe a constitution save.
14.
You pass.
Yay!
Harlow, it doesn't hit you until now. Your party has been up for almost 2 days at this point. Like a day ago at this point in time is when you first met Alice. It's been a whole day since you met Alice, and you, just because of the anger at Hard Deck and the amazement of watching a man eat 25 pounds of pizza, you fended yourself up. And you now, as you enter the pet house, realize how tired you are. You know that you can probably stay up for another half hour or so before you're just going to knock out.
Yeah, Harlow's gonna mix himself a quick drink, and then he's gonna pass out. Like, there's no
Alice-
reason to stay up, right?
No, there is not. Alice, do you need to sleep? Since your special thing,
I would say I probably do not require sleep, honestly.
would you like to try mimicking sleep, or like do you want to do a shut? You want to do a shuts down state, or like just no, stay up, clean.
Yeah, I could mimic sleep. Attempt it. Huh.
Adam,
Go ahead.
buddy,
Yes.
do you go through your usual update maintenance, or are you trying to get everything in order for your performance tomorrow?
No, I'd want to be like fully charged and everything. So I'd be very meticulous in my maintenance routine this time.
As everyone goes into their quote unquote sleep cycle, I would like all of you to roll me a 1d100, please.
Okay.
Sure.
A 1d100.
1d100, straight.
93.
Oh, no.
71.
Oh no. Oh no. It's
85.
nightmare time, boys.
9!
Except for Ike, apparently.
Ah!
Yeah,
Egg dreams are my dreams, baby.
that giant pizza roll protected him.
It was
Pizza
pure
roll
happiness.
Adams produces.
What everyone is
I was thinking
realizing
about
is
the new
that
upgrades.
what everyone doesn't realize is that the mega scoff pizza roll apparently somehow protects you from bad juju, apparently.
Absolutely.
Especially when you think about upgrading your own robot, or your team's robot, I should say, to be able to make a pizza rolls.
Harlow, what
Oh,
did you
good dreams.
Harlow, what did you get again?
71.
Okay. Ike, we're gonna go through dreams as quickly as possible because it's not the end of the session. Ike, your dream is pleasant. Once more, you're in the
Yay.
valley of hidden ranch and pizza rolls. It's amazing here. It's so
And just
good.
Flowed mountains. It is just.
There's mountains.
bee's knees.
There's rivers of Mountain Dew. Apparently, there's lakes of sparkling beer for some reason.
Gosh dang.
Mountains full, stacked full of pizza rolls, with the top being frosted with icy ranch caps. It's a wonderful dream. You couldn't be happier. You will have a
I'll
bonus
probably
for the next day. You will have a bonus based on pure luck for one stat. I will choose it at random. Do not worry. Now for all the bad rolls.
Uh-oh.
Harlow,
Yeah.
surprisingly, your dream is not that bad. You're just seeing all the times that you could have done something better. Or like, you know how you have those subconscious, like, oh man, I fucked up at that point in time. Your dream is just that. It's just moments in time out of loop of just like, oh, I like in this moment I shouldn't have reloaded. I should have like drag my friend into cover.
It
Or
was
whatever.
like a compilation of oops, I fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. They're never like it, and it jumps from time to time. So like one of them is like, oh, when you were younger, oh, shouldn't have beat up my friend or whatever. And then another time is
Yeah.
like, oh, back in the PMC days. And then the next one is like, also when you were young. Like there's no, it's all mismatched and out of order.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sayo,
You
your
know,
dream, Sayo,
Yeah.
you've never. This is your first time having a dreamlike experience. Everything feels, sounds, smells, looks realistic around you. It's once more that desert landscape. But now
Oh.
there's no light. There's no moonlight like last time. There's no campfires in the distance. All you can hear around you is just the rustling of sand and this weird. The best way to describe it is like an icky, sloppy, wet sound stamping through
Oh.
the dirt, in the dirt towards you. At the last second, as it's almost becoming overbearing, it sounds like it's right next to you. You wake up.
Okay.
It's not that bad, but you will not have you will have disadvantage on one of your stat rolls. I will figure that out at a later point in time.
Okay.
Adam, buddy,
Oh boy.
you have an inspiration if you want to use it
Why? What, I
for
can
your
die in a
dream roll.
dream?
Adam, your dream is one of the worst you've ever had before in the sleep cycle. Most of your dreams are usually like meditation. It's you repeating mantras to yourself through your monk practices. You know, never take a human life, never put humans in harm, kind of stuff. Laws of robotics kind of stuff mixed in with like mythology kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is the antithesis of this. You are watching yourself. You know it's you. There's some distinct feeling that lets you know it's you standing atop a mountain of bodies, slaying person after person. You are unable to stop this nightmare from happening. It is the most soul, if you had a soul wrecking thing you could witness. As it starts to go on, you realize as these new bodies are coming up to fight off Tyrant Adam for some reason. We'll call him T-Dom instead.
My God.
Yeah. But you're starting to recognize these faces. The faces at first of the people climbing up this hill to fight the tyrant, whatever, Adam, the evil Adam, evil Adam. There we go. That
Evil
sounds
Adam.
Edom. There we go. Like you didn't recognize them at first. Now, as it gets closer to what you hope is the end of this nightmare, you're starting to recognize the faces of people that you worked with in recent like centuries. Up until the point of you see Buckenmeister, Lord Buckenmeister the Third. Fucking hate that goddamn name. Starting to cast a spell before you just take one of your victims. Evil you takes one of your victims' heads and just chucks it so hard it pierces through Buckenheimer's torso and he falls backwards, his fireball landing on himself. Then you see Chowdinius running up to you, trying to calm you down with his aura of weed smoke, only to be put to the ground. As you start to see your three current compatriots start running towards you on this mountain of hills, you do anything to wake yourself up. Luckily, you hear, I'm waking the popular in my soul.
Nice.
And suddenly you wake yourself up with an alarm clock. You will have disadvantage on all charisma checks. throughout the day as you feel haggard. You're not you're a robot. You're not supposed to feel this way. For some reason, you feel like you have not properly shut down. You have not been updated. Your drivers have not been updated. It is the oddest thing ever.
Okay.
Also, yes, I still
Nice.
remember your fucking wake up alarm clock, bitch.
Wait, who's the alarm clock?
Adam's I'm waking up alarm clock.
I
I'm
feel it
waking
in my
up.
bones. Something
So-
in me has to go.
Anyways, crew, you all wake up in varying states of goodness to not so goodness. It is currently 6:30 in the morning. What a wonderful time to be alive.
Ike is just laying in bed because he just feels comfortable for some reason.
Ike,
Even on his little piece of shit prison mattress.
make
That is
me a
provided from the
constitution check, please. Ike.
Wait, what'd you say?
Ike needs to make me a constitution check.
Okay, Constitution. That's what you said.
Ike,
That C is really important.
inexplicably, you still feel full. You do
Which
not,
means my
like-
sleep can continue on.
you wake up, you smell coffee as the automatic coffee brewer is being made. You do not feel the need to drink or eat. You feel energetic as hell and fully rested
And very content.
and very content. Yes.
Okay. I choose to go back to bed.
Damn. It's going back to
You
bed.
all, everyone else, as you are waking up, hear a. Mm, 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 mm. As you can all surmise, Ike is going back to bed.
Wow.
All of the snores.
The rest of you, you all get reminders. Do not forget, appointment at 9:30.
Yeah.
Hooray!
We should.
Let's do it.
Harlow is nervous.
Carlo, how do you dress for your potential business meeting?
A clean, sleek, modern neo vegan neo Vegasian like 3-piece.
I was gonna say
Vegas,
Neo Vegate. Oh my god! Oh
Neo
no!
Vegite, a Neo Vegite.
Yeah, Neo Vegite. There we go.
a neophyte.
Ooh!
Neophyte,
If only we were in the Black Templars, that would make sense. But no,
a neophyte.
no, that's what Ike is. Ike is a Neobite.
A neophyte.
Neo Vegat.
A neo baguette.
A Neoite. There we go. A Vegesian. No, it just sounds bad no
I
matter
still
what.
think a Vegite is best.
It still sounds weird, but yeah,
It
that
does.
works.
It does sound weird.
Alice,
I will admit.
as you wake up from your makeshift, your makeshift sleep cycle,
Yeah.
you realize that what your body is composed of has updated as well. You also realize you have a business meeting to go to. How do you dress yourself up? Or do you just go in the normal Alice robes?
I go in my normal robes because I don't know the social etiquette of this place.
Casual
Yep.
Friday.
Yep.
Meeting with the
Most
lawyers.
casual, all right.
Need to go to the judge. Witch's outfit for all your needs. Now with our summer lineup, including our crop top witch outfit.
Yep.
Look stylish no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Either
Looks
way,
always
it's
stylish.
silence. It's a total crop for everything you got.
Even if you're not a
Till you
mage,
drop.
Tops.
even if you're not a mage, you'll slay in this outfit. You go, girl.
Slay, slay.
Adam, do you paint yourself a little tie or no? You just go as regular dull robot gray Adam.
Fine, I'll paint a tie on.
Yes, good.
Sounds like it's a requirement here.
No. Allison's going as her usual witchy self. You do not
Yep.
need to. I'm literally asking, what does
Yeah,
Adam
no, and
do
I'll
for a
do it.
business meeting?
I already prepared
The
the one
PowerPoint?
look, so I'll put a tie on.
Adam
But
adjusts
I
his.
won't paint a tie. I will put a real tie on.
I was hoping you
Nice
just
vibrant
like
red one.
Sharpie on a tie, but no, you're like, all right, let me get my actual tie on. Business Adam time. The funniest thing about this is not Alice going as a witch, but literally military grade robotic butler Adam without a tuxedo on, super big, hydraulic musculature, and a small tie around his neck.
Absolutely.
It's like a Wilson Fisk thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Now that you mention it, it's not about
that
the.
guy.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man.
It's about the Mets.
Hey.
That's great.
Super inspiration for both of you.
Nice.
It's always the Mets, Spider-Man. The Mets.
Let's go, Mets. Anyways, you all look dapper as hell. Harlow, is there anything you eat before you go? Do you grab? Do you
eggs and toast?
wake
Eggs on
up
toast.
Ike, or do you just let him sleep in?
No, I'm getting Ike. I'm waking his ass up.
What are you waking me up for, bro?
We're doing things.
Okay, let's go.
I like that. Ike, full of energy, decides I'm gonna go back to sleep. Makes snoring sounds and then gets woken up by Harlow just to go. I'm ready to go, bro. Ooh.
Let's go. Hey,
Harlow, I'm assuming you're driving the van again.
That would be accurate.
Roll me a straight 1d20, baby.
A 1d20, you say?
Yeah, 1d20.
All right.
Shut up, okay? Oh.
Why is this being a bitch? Okay. 12.
It's not as bad as the night before. Surprisingly, having learned the mistake of not getting on the highway that goes to getting on the entrance that goes to the port of the city, or at least the district, you get there in reasonable time. It takes you about an hour. You've arrived to the place about half an hour ahead of schedule.
All right.
Okay. It's not the best to be ahead of schedule, but it's not the worst.
Oh yeah, we're on time though, right?
Maybe we should ask
We
if
are here.
they'll take us early.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right? So yeah, we head in. I
Yeah.
think we should collectively go in this time.
I
Oh,
was just about to ask who all goes in.
Yeah, we all
yeah.
should.
Everyone.
Luckily, yes.
Hmm.
I just had a major brain fart. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That's bad. As you go in, the same receptionist as yesterday, Harlow, and I greets you and goes, Adam, what's the name of your charity again? It was Steel Dawn?
Oh no. We said it earlier today.
Yeah,
Uh
that's why
crap.
I'm really worried.
Steel Shepherd.
Steel Shepherd.
That's it.
Steel
Yeah, thank you.
Shepherds.
Alice for the wit. Thank you so much, Kyle. Anyways,
Yeah.
uh,
You know,
Ike and Harlow, as you are both seeing, the secretary looks up from her computer. Oh, the Steel Shepherds. You're a bit early for your appointment today.
Yes, we were just letting you know that we have arrived, and if you would rather get this over with sooner rather than later, then we are available. Yeah, so if you're waiting on us and you're not, because if you're waiting on us, if you don't have any openings and you just want to do it, then we're here.
You see her look at her computer, begin typing really quickly for a moment, look about on her monitor from like side to side. I can get the conference room set up for you and put on a presentation while you wait, but your intelligence manager is not going to be in for quite some time.
That's totally acceptable to me.
God damn it. Uh, follow me right this way. Do you need any refreshments this morning?
Or you guys, I'll take some coffee. Coffee is great.
do you got any like pizza rolls?
I do not. I was just offering beverages. So,
What kind of beverages you got?
coffee, orange juice, apple juice, lemonade. Most people don't get the lemonade in the morning. We've also got some decaf coffee and some tea, hot water for tea. Uh, milk,
Dan, you can just stop now. I'll just take a cup of coffee too.
2 cups of coffee. All right. As she gets up from behind her desk and leads you into down this hallway of desk, there's you can see at this point there's 8 desks total. 6 of them are filled with people inside of these glass offices. Even though they're talking with like other people on the other side of their desk, you can hear nothing. It's completely quiet except for the elevator music that's being played on the loudspeaker in the hallway. As she leads you down to the very end of the hallway, opens the door to this tinted room that is not dark inside. It's not like movie theater dark, but it's like dimmed for class presentation, more or less. Um, and she just opens the door and waits for you all to go in. Um, if you will just wait a moment, the presentation should start up momentarily. I'll have those coffees in just a little bit, darling.
Thank you.
We'll sit down. Adam will take his position in the corner, basically in the corner of the room. He's really playing his part right now. He's even walking
Yeah,
like a
a
robot.
good little robot.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Give me a second here. You know,
Ike will just sit down.
hindsight 2020, I should have prepared a speech already for this.
Rough.
Indeed, rough. Give me a second.
On raw dogging, here we go.
Raw dogging, he says.
Raw dogging.
Why would you say it like that, Monty?
I don't know.
The next,
Raw
next
dogging, yum.
it's the next meme coin. Come on now.
Oh my goodness.
To be fair, yesterday I traded one for 100,000 times, so $1 got me $1,000. I was happy.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not
As-
easy though.
As you Thank you, ChatGPT, for the little bit of help that you have provided me so far in my life.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking very little from this. As
goodness.
as she closes the door behind you and you hear her footsteps hurriedly step off, the room gets a little bit darker as a little I'm assuming you're in the back corner of the room, like where the door was, right? Adam?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
nearby you. A little projector comes down. Like when I say little, I mean like it looks like an iPhone, maybe. It's super small that projects onto the far wall, and you see a mountain within a mountain, and then underneath it, letters forming Dusk Ridge Corporation, reshaping New Vegas through shadow markets and discrete solutions. Before on screen, the most generic you've ever seen. If you saw this man in a crowd, you would not recognize him. He looks so generic. He looks like what you would describe a human as. Normal, white skin, brown hair, eyes covered with glasses, as he steps onto the screen and goes, Here at Dusk Ridge International Interplanetary Corporation, we take pride in hiding your services. Wish to hide those pesky assets from the government? We can do that. Noble houses on your ass for hidden warfare? We can also hide that. Wanting to see what the corporation landscape looks like? We help with that. Here at Dusk
You think
Ridge,
they can actually help us?
Here at Dusk Ridge, your problems are our solutions. Nothing
Is
is
it
out.
automated?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
it's
is not. It is a. I don't want to say PowerPoint presentation. It is like what you would see play at the start of a seminar, of like them like, oh, and now your corporate leader is here. Blah blah blah.
And now introducing your corporate leader.
Here at Dusk Ridge, we have 3 solution packages: the Nexus and Exchange Intelligence Network, which helps you out with all of your intelligence needs and info gathering. The Tactical Asset Solutions are private industrial military that will get rid of any problems that might be causing a future headache for you. And lastly, our Augmentation and Cybernetic Ventures, where we put your money into future corporations that might make a buck or might sink. Either way, you'll see a profit. The way our primary revenue streams. Would you like me to continue, or are you getting the picture of this is the
No.
most boring fucking presentation?
My most biggest question is, why is this advertising to us?
It's more or less just breaking down what they do, but in the form of an advertisement. It's supposed to be. This is supposed to be a warm up for when the guy gets here to help you out with your personal solution.
It's also company wise probably to encourage us to buy more of their services.
Uh-huh. A good point. Do we wish to? I
think
really
we
don't feel
should.
like we need all them ads before a fucking introduction to a I'm gonna die battle.
Oh, we're not gonna die battle.
No, not this time at least.
Why die when
I
you
mean-
can thrive using Duskridge personal security intelligence network? Feeling a little under the weather? Maybe someone's poisoned you. With Duskridge, you'll find out before it's even happened.
Arlo, did you hear that?
I heard.
Okay, what the hell's going on with our communications?
They're probably listening to what we're saying.
Here at Duskridge, we have
Kinda
three main
know.
ways of making profit. Our primary way is custom contracts, which we force onto smaller corporations on your behalf, thus getting you better prices for intelligence and for safekeeping later. Our secondary
I
source is
reject.
extortion.
Reject.
Are you
Ike
trying
is
to
looking
leave?
For,
Are you trying to
Ike
leave the
is
room?
looking for a blocker to reject the notifications.
Roll me a 1d20, please.
Ike is tired of it.
Waiting for that one. Oh no. Ike, you find an ad blocker that you download. Immediately, you realize that you have to pay a subscription service, and the website to take the subscription service is down at the moment.
Oh no!
Thank God he had an actual one. Inspiration, baby.
You do eventually find one. You can mute me, or you could try and convince the others to also download the ad blocker. Would it
I'm
just be
creating
noise
it
blocker at this
myself.
point?
Something
Our
like that.
Our secondary source of income is extortion on your behalf. Here at Duskridge, we find ourselves in the best ways of extorting younger companies that are ripe for the picking just for you, so you can troll them up just like we can.
Yes, but with a 17, I would share this with my whole team, and
Yeah, but you said you
would
didn't.
not be coming through.
The rest of the team, you get a text message going, "Hey, I just found out this really cool ad blocker. Join me using it." From Ike.
Scam. Adam will subtly send Ike a message saying, "Hey, I think you've been hacked again."
Again.
Again. Ike would send a message back. Hey, good news. I got lucky twice. And better one.
Oh goodness.
You get a
Sorry, I
second
have
message.
safe mode
You get a
on.
second
No,
message
I
from
will.
Ike that says, "Hey, you should check my totally not corrupt NFT project. I promise we're
This is totally gonna be great.
it's going to go to the moon."
I'm just gonna block Ike's number for now.
No, I was joking about that.
To the moon.
To the moon. Doge.
In parentheses, it says Neo Vegas has no moons.
Oh, we're
It
going
doesn't.
there. No. It doesn't.
Yeah, Neo Vegas does not have any moons. It is in a binary star system, so there are two suns. But it does not have a moon. No.
Yeah.
Noir
No wonder this place is a hellhole.
Noir makes up for the lack of moons on Neo Vegas by having 3 of them. So don't worry.
Fair
That's
enough.
why it's always cloudy. With the chance of meatballs.
With a chance.
Beat you,
Damn
bitch.
you. I will. You fucker. I would. Oh.
Do you all download the ad blocker or no?
No, I'm just gonna deal with it. I don't trust whatever he got.
You don't want a Cloudy with a chance of fucking meatballs?
If
Nope.
you want to, you can mute me. I will be finished with this in a little bit. I promise.
No, I want to listen. I will shut up.
Our last way of making income here at Duskridge Corporation is with the influx of new factions in tech demand in Neo Vegas. Duskridge anticipates a 20% increase in revenue annually, minimum. At best, on our best performing days in the last 2 years, we've reached heights of 200 to 3,000%. Your return is safe with us. You realize that this is all about the revenue and not the spy information as the presentation goes on. Eventually, the lady does come back with your coffee. The presentation continues. I am not going to continue any further.
Can we mute this as the lady comes back? Like, can we get the idea? They're just talking about the revenue.
Oh, right. Mr. Smith is here. If you would all like to follow me to his office.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Does someone want to make a perception check as she leads you back towards the first office that you guys passed?
I will not.
Let me see. My perception is not great.
I can give it a go.
Go say, oh.
Oh. Never mind.
Sayo,
I'm still blind.
Wait. Do you want to use your initiative?
yeah, you do have an inspiration every session if you want to use it.
Yeah,
I'm
inspiration.
gonna save it for.
Good. I was gonna say you don't necessarily need it here. It's not that big of a detail. Does anyone else want to roll perception or not?
Sure, I can. I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, I have +4.
Can I roll it my normal?
Hey, 21.
Yeah, you get to roll normal, Ike.
Never mind. No,
Adam,
never mind.
As you're passing through these glass offices, even though you can't hear anything, you start to realize all of the people behind the desk look exactly like the man in the video that you just watched.
Dealing with a bunch of clones then, huh? Attack of the Clones.
You're able to tell that one of the agents who is sitting behind their desk, it's obviously not a clone. Clones come out perfectly mirrored to the material that they were cloned from. Obviously, this was you can see this. No one else can. Like the other people in your party might notice that these people look similar or that they're the exact same people. You notice one of the agents' hairlines has not formed fully to what it was in the presentation or what the other agents look like.
Oh no.
You realize that it is not that you surmise, I should say, with that perception, you surmise that somewhere in their contract, they have to get augmentation surgery to look exactly like the founder of the company or someone higher up in the company that did that presentation.
Yikes.
As the secretary leads you to the office, you come face to face with Mr. Smith, who stands up from behind his desk and offers a hand. As you all slowly realize this is the exact same man you saw in the presentation just a moment ago.
Oh.
Well,
Wow.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
Mr. Smith,
Hello,
at your service. He
It's
says,
lovely to meet you, Mr. Smith.
now I hear that we have a PMC that is in need of some intelligence gathering information. We have the solution for you. Please
Well,
take a seat. Cindy, have you offered them coffee already? Please grab some coffee for all of us. Even the bot needs coffee.
No, I'm out.
Adam doesn't look like he even acknowledged that he was mentioned or anything. He's
Adam,
like stiff in the
Ad-
corner.
walking away.
Ike starts downloading the Adams the Mr. Smith blocker.
I'm gonna keep this.
Though
Suddenly-
a quick
Suddenly he is
message will
transformed
shoot
into a unicorn.
though Adam will message the group through their like group chat, like refer to me as C88 while undercover.
What was that again? C88.
Yeah, you get a text that says refer to me as C88 while undercover.
Understood. Well, you see, there seems to be a bit of a bounty. There seems to have been a bunch
dear.
of gold stolen from Noir, and we were hoping we might be able to contract your services in order to find out who exactly those thieves were.
Ooh, we do have a strong user base on Noir. I think I could get that information pretty easily for you. I will need some more information on this bounty, though, really quickly before we continue.
Well, I don't have any of the particulars on me yet. But apparently it was enough to even attract the dragon himself to Neo Vegas. And that means that there are strong leads, wouldn't you say?
Which means you must have seen spikes on your radar. Those are spikes you could not deny.
Here at Dusk Ridge, we go through terabytes of information every single day of new leads and everything. Give me a moment and I'll take a look into this dragon of yours. He sounds...
I actually probably already have like an information bit on it. Well, I could make it, and I said, well, I could make it easy on you if you want to, maybe, a little scratch your back, scratch my back.
It's a massage. You talk.
I
Of
have
course.
some information on this dragon. I can provide to you.
Of course.
Nothing's free.
Here at Dusk Ridge Information Services, you scratching my back always means a good start to a healthy relationship in businesses.
So I will actually like I'll make a little copy on like basically like a little data chip, like
lot.
basically a little USB, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
And it's
Or am I
basically
roboting?
any information.
You both seem fine on my
Am
end.
I roboting?
You roboted
Oh,
a
it is
little
me.
bit, but it's not that bad. Unless I roboted. Uh-oh.
No, it was me.
Everybody was
No, I-
roboting.
It was
was
in total
definitely
because
me.
it came through my whole thing too. Well, this
Ugh.
Halloween sounds, man. Gosh dang.
I was basically saying Harlow makes like a little copy of whatever information he was able to basically retain and keep from his old PMC days. He's just gonna scrub any any of mine, like any personal information from it.
Black box it out like the CIA kind of thing.
Yeah.
Got it. And you send
But
that
yeah,
over
basically
to him?
all the I basically give him like a little data chip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you see him just grab it without even a care in the world, like scanning it or anything, just shoves it into his neck. You see his eyes for a moment go from like even behind the shady glasses that he's wearing, you can see a bright blue glow as information cascades across his eyes before he takes the chip out and hands it back to you. Interesting. Already pulling enough information on this dragon fella of yours. Quite peculiar and quite devastating, I must say.
Yes, it has quite a few people concerned.
Indeed.
In slight ways, yes.
Did you hear? I'm so sorry. What was who did I work for in the past?
You worked for Adler Incorporated, PMC
It
group.
was way back when there was an Adler campaign happening, and his mere presence caused them to redirect the whole thing.
So I am reading on my files. How interesting. Haven't heard of the Adler Incorporation for quite a while. They're not making any moves, and that's not financially sound.
Well, they've had some issues keeping workers.
Hmm.
At least that's last I heard.
So,
I did a
what
short
is it?
stint with them.
What is it about this dragon fellow that you need to know exactly? I've pulled up quite the hefty dossier on him at the moment.
It's more like we want to know who stole the gold. Why is he here? You know.
It says he's here. I don't have that information on me. Never mind. If you'd like to know his employers, I can tell you that. But we need to negotiate a plan first, of course.
No, I think you misunderstood. I want to know who stole the gold that he's after. Man like that rewards heavily for getting his cookie back.
Not for the current organization he works for. He gets a good cookie no matter what.
Well, you never know. Making friends in high places is always good. But seriously, how much is it going to cost for you to tell me who took that gold?
Well, for such a dangerous dossier such as this, I think we would have to put you on our premium elite plan. It's it's information and financial tips all together in one, of course. That the financial sector news comes as just a freebie kind of throwaway for information gathering sources in case they want to dabble in our other information gathering. But it's only going to cost you 2,000 a day.
A day. That's out of character.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
2,000 credits or 2,000
2,000 credits a day.
or I thought I was asking credits or chips.
Credits, not chips.
Okay.
Chips wise, I think it would be 20 a day.
It said 2,000
Yeah.
a day?
Yep.
You'll get another message in our group chat from Adam. Like, I can cover that.
I can cover that too. I still have about 100,000 left in the bank.
I've got 350,000.
God damn. Okay. 2,000 gold credits a day. Easy money. Let's get it. Let's get it done.
He presses a button on his keyboard, and you see a little tray open up on his desk as it begins spitting out rapid fire, sheet by sheet. Page by page, this large contract, and then automatically, as soon as it's done printing, stapled shut. All right, let me just make sure. Mr. Smith grabs the stack of paper, shakes it twice, and then hands it over to you. I just need you to sign here, and here. And he immediately rubs his thumb through the paper. As he rubs his thumb across the paper, you see like not sticky notes, but like those little markers being tabbed on each page that you need to sign. Overall, 20 pages you need to sign. There's a little bit of small print of the contract, but it's just a normal corporation to corporation agreement contract. Small talk of individually suing each other, non-negotiable parties and such like that.
So you can sue me, I can sue you, but your company and my company cannot sue each other.
If you personally injure me, then I can sue you. If I personally injure you, which I assure you, sir, I will not, then you can sue me. but our companies cannot sue each other. Yes.
Very good. That sounds perfectly fine. Alice, would you mind helping me look this over?
Yeah, I
Thank
can
you.
give that a look over.
I think you have a higher charisma and a higher intelligence than I do, so.
Oh,
Alice, I will either allow you to use your intelligence score, your intelligence skill, or your perception skill to go through this.
I will do intelligence. That's better than perception.
Investigation would be a good one.
Oh, investigation can also be used, yes, if you want to.
I could also do that. So, do we want to roll together?
One of you can either you can both roll your own rolls, or one of you can roll, and if you pass a certain checkpoint, then the other person gets advantage on their roll.
Okay, I will roll and try to give advantage to Alice.
Okay.
What are you doing?
13.
Are you investigating?
Yeah.
A 13 with your modifier?
Yeah.
You just barely make it. Alice, you get advantage on your whatever roll you're doing.
Okay, I'm doing investigation as well.
Okay, go ahead. With advantage.
Roll 20. Why are you
Oh my
still not loaded?
God.
That's pretty good. 23 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice, there are multiple red flags that pop up to you while skimming over this contract, such as one of the non-negotiable terms that they have in the contract is that they get to use whatever information that you are giving them to use in case others need to build a file upon you. It does not say this. It does say in the small paragraph, the small 3 paragraphs underneath that text, that they do not automatically sell it to other people. It is kept in storage retainer for 1 year minimum before they start selling your information. Before they start selling your information to other competitors, just to give you an edge. There is also the 2,000 credits a day fee is this contract that you are about to sign is minimum 30 days contract worth. If it is terminated early, then they have the right to take you to court and sue you for up to 20 times the amount that they would get total over their contract with you.
So 2,000
Oh,
times 30.
so this contract would not be a good idea to sign with them.
60,000 gold overall. Or credits, 60,000 credits.
Another small piece, it's not necessarily a red flag, but another thing that you do see is any information that you have gathered through them before you terminate the contract with them, as they say they will not terminate the contract on their side, even if they do not receive communication, or if the party has died off, they will still collect fees until there is no more fee to be collected, as in until the bank account has run dry, even if you are dead. But in turn, what was it? Oh, any
Your
information that
services are then hereditary.
any information that you have gathered from them during whatever amount of days that you until you terminate contract with them is usable for then until the future. Although any updates to the file may not apply to what information you have gathered from them.
We shouldn't sign this contract.
Oh, what do you say?
Because reading it, it will basically fuck us financially.
We are so screwed
Yeah.
financially.
Yeah.
60,000 credits isn't what I'm worried about. That I could cover that as well. Can we pay that fee in advance?
Sure.
Of course, sir. Just need
But,
you to.
okay.
Oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. Is it just me?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, but you were saying no. You were saying that we should not sign this contract, and I think you were about to say something about either our information being collected or used, or financially it's bad.
Well, oh yeah. Also, they'll keep any info on us that they get that we give them and sell it to other people, which is not something I feel we should allow.
Yeah. Out of character, though, we are giving them false information.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
We're feeding them a line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it might be okay just because the only information they'll have about us is what eventually they'll find out. Eventually they'll find out, oh, this wasn't real, and they'll probably scrub it from their shit or just mark it as that being the case. And after 30 days, we just terminate.
Okay. Well, I mean, if
That's all. But would you mind if we convened for a moment?
We're not going to negotiate any of it?
yeah,
Well, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was trying to lead up to.
Of course, sir. If you need me to leave the office, I can. I'll have Cindy bring that coffee in piping hot for you. He says as he gets up from behind his desk. It almost looks robotic in nature how he moves. Just because it looks kind of awkward from a human perspective, from a Get the Yankee or a human perspective. As he stands up straight, turns 90 degrees, facing away from you towards the side of the office, walks, and then straight 90-degree turn to the doorway, walks, opens the door, walks out, closes the door gently, and then 90-degree turn down the hallway, walks. It's very robotic.
Weird.
You'll get another message from Adam. These rooms might be bugged. Don't know how much we should say out loud.
I was just about to say. So we'll talk over the group message for now.
What a bunch of Gen Zers instead of talking just
it said it was non-negotiable, and this is all in the chat. It said they were non-negotiable on using our information.
Okay.
Is that what it said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we might be able to negotiate 10 years instead of only the one. We might negotiate upwards.
Why do we want 10 years?
Yeah.
10 years of them not using our information. It says for 1 year they won't sell it to give us an edge. But I think we could negotiate up to even more time.
We'll be fine.
Negotiate up to 20 times.
I don't think we need to extend the amount of time they'll use our data for. We just need to get the information we need and get out. We're going to ghost them as soon as we're done.
True. But
you're also about to cause all hell for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should probably make them charge just less. Mm-hmm.
We should probably make a ghost account for the money that we're about to put in as well. Then can you do that from here?
Come on, Adam. Use your super brain.
Can we use Space Cash App?
I'll just
can
is it a logical conclusion to say as a legitimate business owner, Adam would have an account just for the Steel Shepherd's halfway home?
I would say it's reasonable since it is your organization. I would assume that you have a business account set up under that name or a charity account set up under that name.
Okay. Yeah. We already have a technical burner account.
Okay. I don't want to ruin your business name forever though.
Just pump into it.
All it was a tax write-off. I've been active for so long I get taxed like a normal human.
Oh.
Hey, we send him a couple of dodge, couple of ETH. He'll never know the same.
Fair enough. All right.
I can always put a new account on Steel Shepherds as well.
I
We're
send
it's a
4
house of
ETH and
robots. They're
15
very
million
unassuming.
dodge.
All right. Then, in that case, let's sign, get our information. And
They already
obviously,
know you asked them for who stole the gold, right?
yes,
Mhm.
several
Did
times.
did you but they said they didn't have anything for us?
No, they said that they said that the dossier would require us to pay 50,000 gold a day, credits a day for 30 days.
Just for a file they already have.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ask about hard dex aliases? And
Not yet.
okay.
I wanted to like go over the contract and like huddle for a second first
Sure.
before we started extending how much information we were going to be asking for, because they're not going to give us anything until we pay them.
Okay. Let's go for it.
All right.
Okay.
As you all sit in the office, it takes another about 5 minutes. Actually, I would say 5 minutes exactly from when he left the office. He comes back down the way holding a tray of coffee cups that all have the dust. They're black coffee cups. As he steps into the office, he knocks on the door to get like your "Hey, we're done talking" nods of approval before he enters. I'm assuming you give it to him. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know if my internet disconnected there. But
No.
as you give him
Is-
the thumbs up to enter, he backs in like a proper server, puts down the coffee mugs. There's 4, even though Adam doesn't drink coffee, and I don't know if Alice would either. But you can see as you look at these coffee mugs, they're black ceramic coffee mugs with gold trim on the inside, and you can barely make out this dark purple Duskridge logo on the front of it. As he sits down and goes, so pats his desk twice as a holographic keyboard appears in front of him. What were we discussing, gentlemen and gentle lady? Of course.
of freedom, as which one would become if they were ever wanted to be free. We
What?
are all looking for freedom.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
We're
Don't
talking
turn this
about
around on me.
we are talking about your
You
contract.
can't like can't let Ike just like have a moment. You gotta question him. Jeez.
I'm sorry. You're right. First, I wanted to ask about the period of time
No,
you
it's
go.
all you about. It's all you now, man.
God fucking.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No, go, 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 go.
I wanted to ask,
Go.
I just wanted to ask quick about the year that you will not be using our information or not selling it.
What about it, sir?
Can we extend that out?
It would be at a different price plan, but yes, we could. We do have you are signing up for the elite package, but there's also there is the high roller package, which is for 5 years, and the noble package, which is for 10 years.
We'll
The
stick with the elite for now.
the
I think.
increase if you need to upgrade later for just that for the security portion yourself, there's a special payment plan. You can do that with payment services online afterwards.
Mm. I'm sure, out of character, I'm sure you probably bump those to like 5 or 10,000 credits a day. Is that about right?
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Pew.
For years. No, thank you. In any case. So, yeah, I think we were all okay with signing then.
Of course. Did you sign? I just need one of your signatures to sign for the entire organization. After all, although you are all held accountable for the actions of your entire group, just keep that in mind.
Negative. You do not want to be in charge of this entire route, Monty.
That's scary. Anyways, but yeah, no. Harlow will begin signing then. And here, and here, and here, and here.
As you begin signing, he offers he hands you a card that has where you can pay your plan, and he goes, you can pay it off daily or monthly or all up front for however many days you want to contract with us. We just take it as a normal standard route, so 2,000 credits for a day, minimum 30 days, usual nonsense. As for the information, he presses a button and the printer begins printing out more pages as he grabs two data shards. And he goes, this one is about the dragon, and this one is about who might have potential leads on recent gold heist in the system here.
I would be running some systems and be saying, Harlow, are you sure you want to run with those? I don't think this is a good option for you, bud.
Why do you say that?
Come on, instigation.
Investigation?
Investigation.
You can roll it if you want. What are you trying to investigate?
Oh, this shit is all a shamble.
When you say this shit is all a sample, do you mean the information that he's given you?
No, the information that is given to him.
The information that you guys are giving to the broker.
No.
Or do you mean to
I'd say
Monty?
the information that we are getting, it is just totally wrong. There's a skew in there some way. And I see it.
As you look over the papers as they're being printed, you would realize everything that the papers are saying so far that you are aware are true. There's nothing in them that seems to be false. In fact, there's a few things that you didn't realize it's mentioning about the dragon as it's printing out. You didn't realize, like, according to their intelligence, he's been alive longer than most of the noble houses have been around, according to the papers, at least. This guy is about 1,000 to 1,500 years old, according to their intelligence. Other than that being questionable, everything else seems on the up and up.
Everything seems on the up and up?
Yeah, all the rest of the information seems correct to what you told them previously.
I don't know. I feel like I would have been able to debacle more than that for 21. Come on.
That's okay. I'm telling you the fucking truth of the matter. Like, the only thing that seems questionable in the entire thing is that his age seems off. Other than that, it seems like they're true to their word. This is all the information they have on this guy. You are learning quite a bit about him, though, including the fact that, according to some sources, because no one has been able to confirm this without dying, according to some sources and footage that they've received, this man is able to transform into a literal dragon. they still have that as question marks because it seems illegitimate and kind of wrong. But in a universe full of aliens, it could be true.
Okay, careful, everybody. Oh shit!
Wait, how powerful did it say this thing was? The dragon's no longer a person to me; it's a thing.
You want to make an investigation check?
No, with your investigation check, the entire group would be able to know, as I'm sure that you would be telling them somehow, or at least one of them would be able to look and see. According to one of the pages that you get a glimpse of, there is at one point in time he owned an entire planet before someone paid him handsomely to leave the planet. At which point he became a mercenary of his own. Before he was hired by a family of unknown origin who hasn't made their mark yet on Noir.
Can you repeat that last part for me? For some reason, that didn't translate well in my brain.
Does not compute.
A noble house
Does not.
paid the dragon to leave a planet, at which point he became a mercenary for about 100 years before a criminal family on Noir who hasn't made their public debut yet by doing any public jobs hired him, and he's been working for this organization ever since.
Interesting.
AKA, I don't have a name for them yet. You're gonna have to wait till next session for that.
Yeah. Like how? So he was paid to leave. That's how. It's like they
literally
paid him to leave.
They literally
to try to
sent
kill
an
him.
invasion fleet to a planet to get rid of him, and he did not die. And so eventually, they negotiated terms with the dragon to get him off the fucking planet so they could use the resources for themselves.
Uh-huh. Okay. So fighting him is off the table.
As far as you are aware, yes. Also, however you're going to split it up, take away 60,000 credits from your pool of money, and then we'll consider this paid for. You also get a list of bank heists, including your bank heist, of which they don't know. They state that they do not know whereabouts of the perpetrators of that certain bank heist.
They don't know.
It says on the paperwork they do not have a lead on who it is.
God damn it.
No, on your bank heist when you stole the gold originally. I'll say with that investigation check of Ike's, what you were told by Hardek is not a lie. They hired a man named Cade who goes by Six, an old mercenary who had been thought to be dead, who once worked with Cade a long time ago, called Zero. His other name, his biological name, which much more edgier, and I forgot it. And the last person that worked with them was alien by the name of Michael Angelus, whose code name is Angelus, because of course it is. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Jealous. That was the name of the people who did it.
Who pulled off the heist? There is a full description of them, but there is no pictures of them.
But they had names. What were their names exactly? I know Cade,
there's
Zero, and Jealous.
Cade, Zero, who went by the nickname Reaper previously, and Angelus, who went by the biological name Michael previously as well.
Michael. I don't know where they are. Does the dragon have any weaknesses?
That I will get back to you between this week and next week.
Okay.
Anything else?
You guys?
Not that I can think of.
You know where the gold went?
Currently we have some informants out there looking for it at the moment. Last we saw it was on a ship being transported off of it, and then we lost sight of the truck. Well, more so they saw our drone and shot it down. But
Can you
we'll
get
have
us a
information.
Can you get us a photo of the truck or the ship that was taking it?
Of course. Presses a button on his keyboard as you get a hologram of a hover semi truck that looks well armored on the outside, as well as the same ship that you all flew on back to Neo Vegas on.
Same shit.
Well, that's where the gold was
screwed.
offloaded from.
So wait, is there plates on this thing? Is there like a make and model, something I can like reference back to? Even color?
The color is black on the photo at least. Pitch like you've seen the black 3.0, like how dark that gets.
Yeah.
That kind of dark. Of like no light reflected off of it. And he's like, unfortunately they pulled the plates off and they've armored it so heavily that we're trying to get proper specifications for weight and everything like that through the spaceport indicators.
That wouldn't be easy to unmod. So it would be not difficult to keep eyes out trying to find a similar vehicle unless they hit it underground.
In exactly our thinking, which is why we're trying to tap into the weight strips of most of the underground tunnels to find out if we can get a feed on that. I can promise you we have enough capital to ensure that we will get information like that by week's end, probably. This just happened a little while ago, after all.
Do you know do you know what direction they were heading?
They were heading for the northern districts last our cameras caught wind of them.
But hadn't made it there yet.
Not yet. They had just left port when they shot our drone down.
Frustrating. Do you know who they were working for?
Oh, yes, a previous contact of theirs. A Mr. Harddeck, as he goes by now.
Interesting. What do you know about this hard deck?
Would you like the information, or do you want me to espouse for you?
You know what? Humor me. Espouse me.
Previously known as Jeresium Keimler, one of the top spies for House Bismarck, quite well at his job too, retired after the genetic frequency was finally unlocked about 40 years ago, at which point he went underground for a while before resurfacing as Harddeck, a fixer in Neo Vegas specifically. Ties currently with House Bismarck look shady at best. Might not have left on the best terms, it seems.
You know what? Well, I guess Adam will send another message. Ask him what kind of contacts Hard Deck has currently.
What kind of contacts he has?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of contacts he might still possess?
It might be easier if I print that sheet out for you. It's a long list of known accomplices and organizations he's worked for.
Interesting.
He does still work with both of his brothers, though. One,
narrow it down to the last month and then print it off.
oh, of course. Begins printing. You get about 3 sheets worth of print off before he grabs them, staples them, puts them down on the table for you. You are slowly gaining a massive portfolio of information.
Because the noir heist only happened like last week, didn't it?
Yeah, literally it
Okay.
happened
Mhm.
last week. While you, like, think of it like this. You guys got here on the Sunday of this week. Before that, you were coming back from Noir for 3 days. And that was only Wednesday at that point. Those previous 3 days, like, the heist happened in the span of the last 2 weeks. Your heist, the Noir delivery, the Noir heist, and coming back to New Vegas all happened within 2 weeks.
All right. Oh, I guess we don't really know what to look for, though, when it comes to a list of contacts.
If we can find Cade Zero or Angelus or one of their actual aliases, or maybe someone who might know them.
I guess I would just start, like, I would take the list and start scanning through it, starting 3 days before we left for, I forgot the name of the place.
Noir?
Well, I guess, yeah. 3 days before we left for Noir.
Got it.
And I'll just go scan through, look for names that are familiar or repeat. Like if that name shows up the same day that we fenced the goods, or the same day that Hard Deck is saying that it got taken, you know?
Got it. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying my best here.
No, it is quite late. I was gonna say, is there anything else you guys want to know, or do we want to wrap it up for now?
I think Carlos just like looks a little frustrated because like we couldn't get the information that he actually wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we still got more.
We did.
I
We
mean-
did get more.
So the card he gave you has like a QR code to scan to pay, but it also has like a QR code where you can text Mr. Smith and he will give you information any time of the day. Like, just send it over to you via encrypted email.
Okay.
Well, that's hopeful at least.
I think we should go through these lists and try to find repeating patterns.
I agree.
Mhm.
As it looks like your transaction is about to end, a giant comet falls and everyone dies. Reroll characters.
Executive producer Dick Wolf.
Yeah. As you hear, enemy AC 130 above. Black screen. Executive producer Dick Wolf.